What up, YouTube? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. You ask, you shall mother receive. Yeah, you heard me, YouTube. I bleeped out a word for you. Fucking YouTube always want me to. Oh, I swore. Damn it. Whatever. They want me not to swear at the beginning of my videos. It is what it is. We got Fat Joe Dre. Is that Dr. Dre? Lord Above featuring Eminem and Mary J. Blige. This is my first time seeing this, guys. This came out in 2019 from RNG Empire. 2019. I'm not subscribed to Fat. I was subscribed to Fat Joe. Dude, do me a favor. Throw Fat Joe a like. Please go subscribe to his channel. Show this man some love. That is the most important part of this. Same for all the artists. Dre, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige. Is this Dr. Dre? I'm about to find out. I've never heard this song before. I've heard that people went crazy over it, but I've never had a chance to get around to it. It's just a part of my job. How does he not heard it before? Guys, I'm like a fucking mole, dude. Not a mole. What? No, that's the wrong word. Like a gopher, all right? I'm just stay in my fucking underground tunnels, dude. I don't come out to play, but now I do since I have a YouTube channel. Hit that red button, subscribe, faster, seatbelt. Fat Joe, Dre, Lord Above, featuring Eminem and Mary J. Blige. What did I just say in my intro? God, I'm spazzing now. Let's go. No! Who is that? Is that Em and somebody else pouring out bottles?
Yeah. We cop new timepieces when these fools deny Jesus. Hate is a sin, dog. Be real. I got my
That was nasty.
pieces when these fools deny Jesus.
Hold on.
Yeah. We cop new timepieces when these fools deny Jesus.
We cop new timepieces when these fools deny Jesus. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically choosing materialistic shit over God, Jesus.
Hate is a sin, dog. Be real. I got my hand
Hate is a sin, dog. Be real. I got my hand on the
on the pump. You on Twitter in your fields, throwing subs, arguing with chicks. I pray for these niggas, same hands that I hustle with.
Ooh.
Passing the offering place, I'm the preacher in foreign whips. Sermons and politics, miracles come with each and every flip.
Miracles come with each and every flip. I heard the whole fucking church scheme in there too, so this is all reference to Lord Above.
Foreign whips, sermons and politics. Miracles come with each and every flip. That De Niro from zero, so heaven sent. Immaculate blessings from Mary, I reminisce.
Yeah, from Mary, I reminisce. So this all has to do with religious scheme. It's a religious scheme.
Nero from zero, so heaven sent. Immaculate blessings from Mary, I reminisce. On days we was broke, all we had was some common sense.
Days we were broke, all we had was some common sense. Think about it. Common sense, just having common sense in general. Common Sense is a Chicago rapper, a pioneer to this shit, man. If you don't know what common sense is, I'll do some reactions.
Last night I had a nightmare, I was at the stove. I woke up in Paris, cooking up for hoes. That's why I thank the Lord for giving me this life. And
But you get it right, cooking up for Hove, like, you know, making breakfast, but also cooking up, also like cooking up tracks.
even when I'm gone, the music keeping us alive. Yeah, it's called forever, ever family ties.
Also paying homage to the fucking artists before them, forever, ever, and ever. You know that band. Comment down below. Or should I say group?
Yeah. I'm so grateful. All I need is love.
Who is that? Is that Dre?
G6 Globals, who the dunk it from the projects? 8 balls from Poppy, when it dunked it in the Pyrex. Mischievous thoughts, foreseeing the sauce. Toe Montana in the Jeep, Chicky Poo in the Porsche. The Frank Sinatra, the Spanish monsters. We the Jimmy's Cafe, ain't no need for operas. Had the fiend scream hallelujah, fuck the prosecutor. Gave my nigga 50 years and he was not the shooter.
Damn.
When they see us, solitary confinement. Dig deep in your mind, no pressure, no diamonds.
Deep in your mind, no pressure, no diamonds. If you ain't put under any pressure, you ain't gonna produce no diamonds, man.
Solitary confinement. Dig deep in your mind, no pressure, no diamonds.
Dig deep in your mind. I didn't hear the dig deep.
So we live a life, dropped 100 at the ferry. My chick from San Fran, but stay out my Bay Area.
Woo! From San Fran, stay out my Bay Area, my girl, but the Bay Area, San Fran.
At the ferry. My chick from San Fran, but stay out my Bay Area. You salute the cross or you rebuke the cross. Either way, you meet the Lord when you get moved across. Death knocking at your door, got you squeezing handle. And you ain't seeing God till you staring down a barrel.
And you ain't seen God till you're staring down a barrel. That whole cross scheme too was nasty. Fat Joe snapped the fuck off.
And you ain't seeing God till you're staring down a barrel.
Who went first? Who was that? Was that Dre? Is that a different Dre that I'm not familiar with?
All I need is love.
I'm sitting here reminiscing.
Hold on. I didn't think Eminem was coming on now.
I'm sitting here reminiscing. Think I just got a light bulb. Something I'd like to mention. This is just on a side note. Word to the Terror Squad, Joe. This is all puns aside, though. I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note. But that other dude's whip, that pussy got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Fool quit, you're not gonna do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, that big pun line and Fat Joe, but I lost to you, Nick. So he's talking in the canon here. See, with Eminem, you gotta have a timeline, dude.
Think I just got a light bulb.
You just got an idea.
Something I'd like to mention. This is just on a side note. Word to the Terror Squad, Joe. This is all puns aside, though.
Word to Terror Squad, Joe. Joe. Did you say that right? Oh, shit.
This is just on a side note. Word to the Terror Squad, Joe.
Yeah, word to the Terror Squad, Joe. Joe, Terror Squad. This is all puns aside, though. And all puns, all kidding, all puns aside, but big pun. You know what I'm saying? Like, was Fat Joe's, I would say, like, partner, mentor. You know what I'm saying?
This is all puns aside, though. I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note.
Me and Mariah Carey didn't end on a high note. So this is referring to, like, the Nick Cannon stuff is what it sounds like. But eunuch, also, when you chop someone's balls off, they become a eunuch.
But that other dude's whip, that pussy got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped.
It told him this chick is a nut job. He warned him this chick was a nut job until he got his jewels clipped.
Almost got my caboose kicked. Fool quit, you're not gonna do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick.
Almost got my caboose kicked. Okay, so he's referring to a fucking... I remember hearing about this interview. In an interview, he was saying that... I told you guys about this. I heard that Nick Cannon was going around Detroit and, like, looking for him in a car. Like, I don't know what that is. You have GPS on your phone. You're writing letters. Like, this isn't the 90s or 80s. It sounds fake. So he's referring to something on fucking YouTube or a podcast where Nick Cannon was saying that shit. He said, I almost got my caboose kicked. Fool quit. You ain't gonna do shit. And then he said,
do shit. I let her chop my balls off too before I lost to you, Nick.
Yeah, he's saying, I'd rather lose my balls before I lose to you. I'm not going to lose to you. But the way he worded that perfectly. Oh.
I should quit watching news clips. Yeah, my balls are too big. I should be talking pool, cause I got scratched. So my pocket's full and I'm taking shots at you. Fuck it, let me chop the Q stick. I'm over the top like Cool Whip, and I promise you that.
I'm over the top like Cool Whip. I'm over the top. I'm doing too much. I'm over the top like Cool Whip. But Cool Whip, you put it on the top of everything. He said also had a little pool scheme in there. But he also snuck something else in there.
My balls off too before I lost to you, Nick. I should quit watching news clips.
I should stop watching news clips is basically what he's saying. So that he's referring to news clips as in like those little video references where, you know, he's seen Nick Cannon talking shit about him. I should stop watching that shit because it just puts me right back in the spot to start fucking roasting you.
Yeah, my balls are too big. I should be talking pool cause
my balls are too big. So he's still going off the whole eunuch balls are too big. I should be talking pool.
I got scratched, so my pocket's full and I'm taking shots at you. Fuck it, let me chop the Q stick.
My pocket's full. I'm taking scratches. Chalk the Q stick.
I'm over the top like Cool Whip, and I promise you the day I fall off or lose it, I will stop and cut off the music. Opportunist, wanna kill shit every chance that I got to do this. Stacking my guap, savage, I'm not to fool with like a handgun. You could say I'm like a gat when it's cocked. I keep it a your ass will get shot. If rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not.
If rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Saying you're not about that life, dude. but also saying like you don't have the bars, you don't have the rapping abilities to do this shit. You're faking it.
I'm not to fool it like a handgun. You could say I'm like a gat when it's cocked. I keep it a buck.
I keep it a buck. I keep it 100, but I keep it a buck like you're getting shot at.
Your ass will get shot. If rap was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Only cap that you pop is the top on the can of your pop. You the man till I pop your top. You ain't Jack in a box.
You ain't shit when you're dead, but Jack in the Box, the restaurant. What do you say there? Something about pop. He said pop like 3 times.
Was an actual Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Only cap that you pop is the top on the can of your pop.
Only pop that you top. Only top that you pop is the can of your pop.
Glock, you'd act like you're strapped when you're not. Only cap that you pop is the
only cap. So like cap, like a shooting a gun. Only cap that you pop.
top on the can of your pop.
It's the top on the can of your pop. That was clever.
You the man till I pop your top. You ain't Jack in a box.
Pop your top.
And I ain't talking to him.
Till I pop your top, you ain't Jack in a Box. Jack in a Box, it's whatever that thing is. You wind it up and it pops out. Nasty.
The man till I pop your top. You ain't Jack in a box.
That's the name of it.
And I ain't talking the hamburger spot. Cracker with the barrel, arm to the teeth. Anderson Paak. Rest in peace to Afeni. Anderson Paak. You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot.
I have to break this down. People always wonder, like, why do you sit there and break down Eminem stuff? Why do you do this? These other verses deserve more of a breakdown, dude. A lot of people aren't packing triples and doubles and quadruples like Eminem is, dude. Or he's like bending words that shouldn't be bent, so you have to explain them or try to talk. I talk this out with you to point it out and also to make sure I'm catching it.
You ain't Jack in a box. And I ain't talking the hamburger spot.
It says it right there. I'm not talking the hamburger spot.
Cracker with the barrel, arm
The Cracker, the white guy, but Cracker Barrel's also a restaurant. The Cracker with the barrel.
to the teeth. Anderson Paak.
Arm to the teeth, Anderson Paak, but then goes into and her son Paak, Afeni. Sure.
Rest in peace to Afeni. Anderson Paak. You sent me that plaque with his rhyme sheet. I haven't forgot.
So in case you don't know, Eminem did receive like a rhyme sheet from Afeni Shakur from Tupac, and he has it framed, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, blow 30 million in a month. Call it Brewster's Millions. Just hope I don't lose the feeling.
This motherfucker, dude, Brewster's Millions. If you've never seen that movie, you have to go watch it. Blow 30 in a month, just like Bruce. He has, I forgot how much time he has. I don't know how much time it is in the movie, but he has to spend $30 million, and he realizes how hard it is to spend that kind of money. He has to spend that money to get more money.
Nah, blow 30 million in a month. Call it Brewster's Millions. Just hope I don't lose the feeling. From soldier to civilian. Got everything I need, but I don't even see myself in the future chilling. Only thing I don't have in the booster ceiling. Just call me the ruthless villain.
Yo, dude, I can't do these, man. I can't.
Just hope I don't lose the feeling. From soldier to civilian.
I hope I don't lose the feeling from soldier to civilians. I hope I don't lose this feeling. I'm a soldier, but I can easily go back to just being a civilian if I lose this feeling. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to retire. There's in my future, I don't see it happening with what he says. Wow.
Got everything I need, but I don't even see myself in the future chilling.
I don't even see myself in the future chilling, thank God.
Only thing I don't have in the booster ceiling.
Only thing I don't have in the boots is ceiling, call me the ruthless villain.
Just call me the ruthless villain.
But like ruthless, but ruthless villain. There's no roof. There's no cap to my ceiling. I can keep getting better and better no matter what.
They're telling me sky's the limit, so I got my head in the clouds. Unicorn in human form, saw a gift horse, looked him dead in the mouth. And Lord, good looking out for sending me Edna and Charles. Whenever mom kicked me out of the house, they were the bomb, then you sent me LL. All the times that I hated myself, since 11 to 12, only way that I knew how to better myself was when I'm bet against by everyone else. So Joe hit the head on the nail. You ain't seen God till you're staring down a barrel. I was gun shy, but now like a snail, the slug's coming out of its shell.
There's no hate in this.
Dude, Eminem with the gun bar. Dude, the way he said Joe hit the head right on the nail. So he's saying like, yo, the way Fat Joe ended that verse right there was so fire that I'm going to even add more onto that. So first I was gun shy, but like a slug, I'm coming out of my shell. I probably worded that horribly. Hold on. He said something else in the beginning too.
Got everything I need, but I don't even see myself in the future chilling. Only thing I don't have in the booster ceiling. Just call me the ruthless villain. They're telling me sky's the limit, so I got my head in the clouds. Unicorn in human form.
A unicorn in human form. There's no one else like me. I'm a fucking unicorn. I'm a myth. I'm a legend.
Saw a gift horse, looked him dead in the mouth.
They always say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's bad luck. He said I saw a gift horse and look him dead in the mouth. Fuck that. But it's coming off of the whole unicorn scheme, gift horse.
Lord, good looking out for sending me Edna and Charles whenever mom kicked me out of the house.
So Edmund and Charles, those are family members of Eminem's, but he's saying good Lord, so this goes back to Lord above.
They were the bomb, then you sent me LL.
They were the bomb, then you sent me LL Cool J. So they looked after me, and the hip hop took care of me after that.
All the times that I hated myself, since 11 to 12, only way that I knew how to better myself was when I'm bet against by everyone else. So Joe hit the head on the nail.
So when I'm bet against by everyone else, he's saying like, look, I hated myself from 11 to 12.
You ain't seen God till you're staring down a barrel. I was gun shy, but now like a snail, the slug's coming out of its shell.
Like a snail, the slug's coming out of its shell. He ends with a gun ball.
There's no hate.
You hear him laugh, he goes,
The slug's coming out of its shell.
There's no hate in this world.
Who in their right mind thinks they stand a chance? Nick Cannon, what were you thinking, dude? What do these artists think? I'm sorry, man, but I gotta say something. It's only for clout. There's no one coming close. I'm not trying to dick ride this dude. I'm just saying. I'll talk more in a minute.
That can make me give up. That can keep me stuck. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I'm so grateful, so thankful, so thankful. So thankful. I thank
Sing
you,
it, Mary.
Lord, above. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that was fire. All right, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. If you gotta go, take it easy. But dude, who the fuck thinks they stand a chance, dude? Everybody 20, 30 years from now is going to go back and listen to Eminem's catalog. Kids that were born that had never heard of Eminem before. They're going to be shocked. I'm telling you, dude, there's nobody who has setups and punchlines like Eminem, dude. It's his delivery. It's like Pac. I've made this comparison all the time. This is why M and Pac separate themselves from the rest of the pack, dude. I'm not, this is no shade at Biggie or Nas or Jay-Z. Dude, Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. I'm not going to lie to you. But I recognize when somebody can't be touched with their pen. And I'm just being real with you. I relate more to Jay-Z because my life is more relatable to that. I grew up in the streets. That's what I grew up doing. So you are drawn to what you relate to. But what I'm saying is Eminem has an ability to relate to everybody with everything he says, kind of like how Drake does, but on a whole different level. So don't think I'm comparing them at all. I'm not. But also, I'm saying, like, dude, his punchlines, his doubles, his triples, his metaphors, his simply, he's too smart for his own good. He is studying music to a point to where you can't beat him. And I'm not trying to fucking ride his jock or anything. I'm just saying, like, I recognize that you can't beat him. So, like, Nick Cannon, like, where do you... I know that you guys told me he made disses, right? I think I'm going to go, because I need to know, like, with Eminem, you got to understand, too. He raps in like a timeline fashion. Everything flows together. So when you start at the beginning of his discography, it finishes all the way at the end. It goes from the beginning of his catalog all the way to the end. It all fits. Everything is neatly put together in these fucking columns or formats. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I heard him. I already knew that Nick Cannon talked shit about flying around Detroit. I'm guessing that's what he's referring to. I don't see where somebody with no rapping ability thinks they could challenge the greatest rapper of all time unless they're just doing it for clout. Like, I would get if, like, Nas, you know, if Eminem said something slick about Nas and then Nas came back and fired some shit. That's a whole different problem. That's a whole nother. But if you never notice, these big name artists, they want no issue with Eminem because they know that once you start, even if he loses a round, which I haven't seen happen besides in the beginning when he was freestyling off the top of the head against, like, Juice and shit, he's not going to stop. Even if he beats you, he's not going to stop. You are forever his punching bag. He's forever throwing you in the mix. You are forever on his shit list. So you can't win. It's a lose-lose. I'm taking away from the song, too, because, dude, I'm guessing Dre was the first guy. There's a different Dre I've never heard of. My apologies, forgive me. Fat Joe snapped the fuck off. He snapped off so much that even M was like, yo, Joe hit the head right on the nail. He hit it right on the nail, but let me add on to this really quick. I was gun shy, so like a snail coming out of its shell, whatever he said, with the gun slugs coming out of its shell, whatever. I can't even think of how it was set up that way. But that's what I'm saying. Like his setups are just so nasty, man. And I see why you guys wanted to check this out. This is something that's just like it's too much. I don't think I've in a long time. It's been a while since I've heard Eminem really flow comfortably and like on a cool, smooth tone. He switched up the flow patterns a few times, man. I like this verse a lot. This might be one of my favorite verses recently on any feature that Eminem has done. This is nasty. When did this come out again? 2019. So literally right before COVID. Do me a favor, go to all these artists' page. Please go throw them a like, go subscribe. Thanks for listening to me rant if you're still here. I'm sorry you got to hear me fucking rant. Make sure you show them love, go subscribe. That's the biggest takeaway from here. But I'd love to have you. If you want any more Fat Joe, Dre, Eminem, or Mary J. Blige, you know what to do. Hit that red button, subscribe. I am on it for you. That's the best way for me to know that you guys want more of their content. It shows up my analytics and lets me know. Do not forget, my Instagram is linked in the description down below. If you suffer from anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, anything else like that, I leave myself open to you guys 24/7. I wouldn't have this platform or this channel without you or these amazing artists, and I fucking know that, guys. All right, I'm just being real. Anybody on YouTube would not have a channel if it wasn't for people watching them. And I'm lucky enough to have you guys hanging with me. I don't know what it is. I'm crazy as fuck, but I love hanging out with you guys, man. I just love trying to catch bars and break them down. If you're mad at the pausing, this is a bar breakdown channel. Please go watch the original content. All their channels will be added in my page down below. I cannot connect the original link because there's some type of bug in my system where YouTube said I can't add the regular link to the fucking thing. I don't know what that is about. So just their channel will be added, or you can just search Lord Above. It's really easy, but their channel will be added so you can go subscribe. I love you. Take care. Have a wonderful week. And let me know what's next, dude. This was the most liked comment on my last video. I did no favors. I'm trying to catch up on Eminem. I got a lot of catching up I got to do. I did no favors. I'll go with the most liked comment on this one, okay? Or the most spammed comment, most liked comment. You know what to do. I don't know what else I was going to say there. I'm talking way too much. See, this is what Eminem does. He fries my brain, dude, and I'm just scrambling trying to grab onto words. I got to go. I love you. CliffBeats out.